Known for the classic theme song of the original 60s sitcom, the second animation movie coming out this Friday,
we got the inside scoop of a newly formed committee here on campus you might not know about yet.
Our Texan sports competed last night, and I got your recap. All this and more you don't want to miss coming up now on NHSTV Live. United Airlines announced that they are terminating at least 600 employees refusing to comply with their vaccination requirement. In early August, the airline announced that all employees would be required to provide proof of vaccination within 5 weeks of a vaccine's full approval by the FDA or by October 25th, whichever came first. The Pfizer vaccine was fully approved in late August, which means that there's a 5-week limit here. The company said that they begun the termination process this morning for their U.S.-based employees.
Most notable for its theme song, the first Addams Family show came out September 18, 1964, where it aired for only 2 seasons. The film mainly focused on a wealthy family with supernatural capabilities who reconnect with who they believe to be a long-lost relative. However, the family finds out that later they're being swindled out of their vast wealth and fortune. The new animated versions of the Addams Family 2 is set to release this Friday. In the second movie, the Addams get tangled up in more wacky adventures. Morticia and Gomez are distraught that their children are growing up, skipping family dinners, and overly consumed with screen time. To reclaim their bond, they decided to cram Wednesday, Pugsley, Uncle Fester, and the crew into a haunted camper and hit the road for one last miserable vacation. From one production to another, Broadway is back, and NHSTV, Kirsten Morrissey got the insights of what our students think about it.
You know what would make all this even more awesome? What? More me! All we want to do is hear that sound. All we want to do is hear that sound. Fellas!
Broadway is one of the most prominent industries in our country today. So, when it shut down in March of 2020, musical lovers were devastated. Now that Broadway is reopening, fans everywhere can't wait to get back to seeing the performances that they love. We talked to 2 musical enthusiasts here at Northwest High School to get their view on the reopening and what they're most excited for their own shows.
I'm really excited for Broadway reopening because of the theater community. I think that the theater community is one of the most creative and open communities that we have in the world, essentially. And I'm just really excited to see that back. I think theater is important because it's really the only medium that blends the 3 things of acting, singing, and dancing all into just one giant, just big ol' mess of just really cool creativity and collaboration.
I am most excited for the amount of incredible people that come with Broadway. Everyone's so incredibly nice and so supportive of each other. So I'm ready for that family thing to come back because it's such a beautiful state.
Broadway pulls its audience into the story. With extremely talented actors and elaborate costumes and settings, it's hard not to love the immersive world of Broadway, which is why it will always be a respected and loved figure in the fine arts world. We also talked to them about what they're looking forward to in their upcoming show, Shrek the Musical.
I am. I know the cast very well. They're a lot of my really good friends, and they're so talented. They're really good at what they do, and their voices are insane.
I'm extremely excited about Shrek. Again, we haven't had a real musical since 2 years ago with ensemble and all that, so I'm really excited to get back into that.
The shows will be from December 3rd to December 6th. Every show is going to be at 7 o'clock, but the one that's on Sunday, which will be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
This has been Kirsten Morrissey for NHSTV.
Remember, students, that tickets for the Shrek the Musical are on sale now and can be purchased by the link below. Moving away from the bright lights, NHSTV Kaylee Scott got to sit down with special guests to get more information on an uprising committee here at our school.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Mr. James and Brazil, who is the president of the club. So, diversity and equity. This was brought on campus a long time ago, but it's been brought into life about last year. Is that correct, right?
Yeah, so we started having some more formal meetings as a committee that started to include students last year, yes.
Yeah, okay, so what is the Diversity and Equity Committee?
So our committee kind of focuses on being able to amplify voices and empower people. also to be able to celebrate the diversity and the uniqueness of students on our campus.
Of course. And then you're the president of the club, Brazil.
Yes.
What do we want students to get out of this committee? You know, when is it? What do you do during this time?
We have meetings every other Tuesday, the second and fourth Tuesday of every month in the lecture hall from 4:15 to 5:15. And the goal of the committee is really just to include all students with different backgrounds and lifestyles and show them that they are welcome and wanted at the school, and to embrace their differences and to use that to help create for a more diverse and equitable school environment.
Of course. And then you said every Tuesday, right?
Every
Tuesday of the
second and
first-
fourth Tuesday of every month.
Second and fourth of every month. What do you guys meet at? What do you discuss? Who's a part of this committee as of right now? You know.
Go ahead.
We meet from 4:15 to 5:15 in the lecture hall. And depending on the month, like this month, it's Hispanic Heritage Month, that's our main topic of discussion. But really whatever the main topic of discussion is during that month is what we talk about, or if any members have any specific thing that they want to be brought up, then we will talk about that as well.
Of course. Anything that you want students to know, you know, about this committee, a place for them to just come and kind of hang out and just feel wanted, right? That's what basically the whole purpose is.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Of course. Okay, well, thank you guys so much. You guys heard it here every second and fourth, every Tuesday of every month from 4:15 to 5:15 in the lecture hall. You know, meet with Brazil, who's the president, and Mr. James, where we'll talk about many different issues. Well, thank you guys so much, and back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Kate. Sounds like a great committee to be a part of. Up next is sports. How did our athletes fare last night, Hayden?
Thanks, Reese. Our volleyball team traveled to Colleyville last night to take on the 4-1 Colleyville Heritage Panthers. It was a much anticipated contest for the 5-0 Texans. They started slow in Game 1, losing 25-17, and then put up a fight in Game 2, but fell in a close one, 25-23. They just couldn't recover as the Panthers seemed to answer every challenge from the Texans in the third game. They dropped Game 3, 25-10, and lost in straight sets. On Friday, they hope to rebound against Denton Ryan away in Denton. Coaches, please send us your results each night so we can highlight your teams on NHSTV. And now to reveal last week's most spirited teacher. Congratulations, Miss Gordon, as the spirited day was Jersey Day. That's it for sports today. Back to you, Reese.
Students, don't forget that homecoming season is approaching, and the class of 2024 is starting to sell mums at $50. All orders are to be submitted this Friday by October 1st following the URL. And homecoming court nominations are open this week, so be sure to nominate your vote by going to northwest.votingforschools.com. Have a great Wednesday, Texans. This has been NHSTV Live.